Hey, this is Soraya. I'm here in New York City, Queens. Here's Rima. Soraya's Kids Van Life. Welcome to my show. Let's jump inside. Hey. Hi. My name is Soraya Subada. I'm the queen of healthy Latin cooking. And you're here watching this episode because maybe you're into van life, maybe you're transgender or you're interested in the transgender life, and maybe you want to get to know a little bit about transgender people, or maybe you're into van life, you want to know a little bit about new people, and maybe you like some healthy cooking. So those are all the parts about me. That's what my videos are targeted to. Is first I started with Healthy Latin Cooking Show, and then Soraya's Kitchen and all of that. I had a food stand in California, and that was really cute. I'm in New York now, and now in New York for the last 10 months. This is month 10 of van life. So welcome to my show, and you're in my home. And this is my van. It's a Ford Transit Connect. It's very cute and cozy. I am very attached to this vehicle. I've had several vehicles in my lifetime. This seems to be the vehicle I am most in love with. I made a commitment to give van life a year. How do I feel about van life? The winter was cold, I got through it, and then the summer has been hot, and I'm getting through it. And in the month of July, I decided to do more excursions. So I decided to spend some time in a hotel to kind of battle the heat and the humidity. And plus there was an element of my videos and my business that I really wanted to sit at a desk with actual electric current. I have current here right now with my generators, but I wanted to really stay at a desk with air conditioning and a bathtub for a bit and kind of celebrate that I've been doing van life this long. Still healthy, still okay, still good, you know, mood is okay, health is okay, I'm pretty clean, and still fairly groomed, well, the way I like to be groomed. And I wanted to just kind of give myself a little respite and a little retreat and do a lot of driving around Long Island. I went to Jones Beach and just, you know, go to visit my parents at the cemetery that they're buried in, and just drive around old neighborhoods that I grew up in and did my music in and had friends in, and, you know, I had friends. Did a lot of that, and that was really, really fun. And so I'm glad I had the opportunity to do all that. I really want to live out the year and then take a look at what I'm going to do at that time. I am thinking about adding a higher top roof to the van because this really seems to be working, and I'm not feeling too confident with how COVID-19 may pan out moving forward in any area of the country. And so I really don't want to commit myself to any fixed rent besides my storage or besides the expenses that I have now, especially since I'm still collecting unemployment. I have a vision for my business, and actually good news is that I found a second commercial kitchen, and in my last video I was crying a little bit about what was going on with the first kitchen. So far so good, and it seems like there's going to be less barriers into entry. In the here and now, I just want to get into a kitchen and start cooking again and have my empanadas and pasteles available to the public. You know, that's my thing. Last month was the month of opportunity. Last month I met so many men and was able to like sort through what I want and don't want. And that was really, really interesting. Also, a really cool business deal came up, and I had to really practice a level of what my integrity is or what my ethics are in business. And so it was a great opportunity. I'm glad it came my way out of nowhere. But it's not moving forward at this particular time, and that was something that was kind of hard for me to accept. But in my core, I felt I made the right decision. And I got to learn a little bit more about negotiating and actually a different facet of companies, which I knew existed, but didn't really realize that any of my music would fit that genre. And I'm realizing that my music does fit that genre, and I have a pretty good catalog, so I've been going through my music catalog and sorting through what I feel may work to present it to this company as well as other companies that produce the same product that my music can get synced in with. So that was an amazing opportunity, and really kudos to the inner creative spirit in me that's created so much work, bodies of work with music, with the cooking show, with my recipes. I'm just really grateful, and I have to attribute all of my creativity and projects and brands that I've created. Fierce Kitchen, Fierce Cooking Show, Fierce Van Life, Fierce Reflections, empanadas, pasteles, different food lines. I have to give myself credit for like coming up with all of these ideas and being a channel for the creativity and taking the action to make it a tangible product that you can listen to, you can look at, and you can even eat. And if you're kind enough and sweet enough and know how to do things right, you may get all of it. So, like I said, last month was a lot of interesting monsters that I met, and it was just really cool. And so I'm expecting August to be a really amazing month as well, in whatever way it pans out. And like I said, I'm interested in maybe raising the roof. There's a company in California. I haven't been able to find a company in New York that does high top roof conversions. I want a fiberglass one. There's a company called Fiberine in California that has a custom made, it's made for the Ford Transit. That's what I want, something that's made for this vehicle specifically. So when it's attached, it looks really, really amazing. So I'm thinking about adding the roof so I can continue to live in the van with a better quality of life, like I can stand up straight more. And then also, if I want to cook in the van as a little food truck, I could do that too. I could stand up and make my empanadas, so it'll be multi-purpose. And so I'm thinking about doing that as well. But I just wanted to just check in. It's a light check-in to you. This is August now. This segment will go for September programming at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, at Queens Public Television, and Patnet TV in Long Beach, California. They're really airing a lot of my episodes, really heavy, which is so cool. I want to say hi to Jesus Gonzalez, who's, I believe, the program director there. And I want to say hello to, I don't know the program director's name, and Manhattan Neighborhood Network, though I did meet her when my New York Times review came up in the paper, and then I had a lot of publicity around that. She introduced herself to me, but I forgot her name. And then Cliff Jacobs over at Queens Public Television. I adore him. I want to say thank you to him because my program still airs on that network. So what else can I say? Just little upgrades here and there. The van is a lot leaner as far as things in it. I'm maintaining my abstinence and my weight loss and my sanity through all of this stuff that's going on in the country. It's August 9th, so if you're keeping up to date with dates, you know what's going on with, what's going on politically with COVID-19 and Congress and unemployment extensions and other benefits and things that we all need as a nation to keep moving forward through a really challenging time. And it's a day at a time. I try not to go too much into that. I try to really focus on what it is that I want to accomplish in my life, whether or not they extend those unemployment benefits, and whether or not. So I think I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you so much for watching this episode. Hopefully next month will be a little cooking thing. But for right now, what's cooking is my optimism, my determination to do more self-discovery and really try to figure out what I really want moving forward, regardless of the outer conditions, with the COVID-19 and government and funding and all of that. Because I feel as a person who's really looking to evolve, all of those factors have very little to do with my success. My success is a very personal thing with myself, and a bigger energy than our president and Congress and Republicans and Democrats and all the fighting and bickering and disagreements, all of that stuff. That's nothing. That's like ground level, frequency or whatever, drama. The opportunities that came in July had nothing to do with the president or the Congress. Those were great opportunities, and they just came out of the air. And I think that's because I've been feeling better about, my creative work especially starting my psoriasis reflection, something I thought about doing for a while, and then maintaining my psoriasis van life interactions with you, right? Updates, because I feel van life, especially now with COVID-19, if you look at the news and everything, you see that a lot of people are resorting or discovering and taking as an option RV life and van life, right? Because now you could work remotely, you don't have to be in big cities that are high rents and things like that. And so I'm pretty amazed, not to give myself credit, but I'm pretty amazed, like my timing for van life right before COVID-19, where the trend is really that a lot of people are opting, they're selling their homes and getting big, fierce RVs and doing their thing out of them. I think that's really an amazing thing. And honestly, for me, I am very, very attracted to that lifestyle. Like, I pick up the van and I go to Long Island and I go here and I park here and I park there, and you know, yeah, it's small, there's no bathroom, but you know, I may do. And when I need to go to a hotel and take a shower and play a fish named Wanda for a day or two in the bathtub, then I do that, and I come back to Queens and see my little friends in the neighborhood, and life goes on, you know. And so I'm grateful for van life, and I'm gonna see what happens at the end of the year, calendar year, for my October 28th. I really want to commit to a year of van life. Alright, so by election day time, I would have made the year, and that's going to be such a wild time. So let's keep more than our fingers crossed. Let's keep a really good vibe in our minds and hearts for everything that's going on around us and everything that's going on in our lives. And that, you know, well, for me, that I will surmount what seems to be visible challenges, you know, and really succeed in any condition, and live the life that I want, right? I have a right to that, and so do you. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thanks for checking in. My name is Sarai Sabada. I'm the Queen of Healthy Latin Cooking. You take care, all right? Take care. Bye.